We have all experienced times of slump in our lives, times where it just feels like no matter what you do, nothing's going right for you, and you're always tired, and it's just a down point in life. Over time, however, it seems like sometimes we just stumble out of these slumps. We end up, something good happens, and we just get out of that bad period. And this can take anywhere from a week to like years, right? The issue is that if we're not taking direct steps to try and get out of the slump, it can take an undetermined amount of time for us to get out. We don't know when we're going to get out or how we're going to get out. And in my personal experience, there have been three main steps that help me get out of slump periods, times where I'm feeling down and unmotivated. And these steps might seem super simple and obvious, but they're actually a lot harder to do than you think and a lot harder to put into practice than they seem. And the first step, which sounds super obvious, is to recognize that you are in a slump. The thing is, if you don't even realize that you're in a slump, how are you going to take steps to get out of it? And normally this comes with just taking responsibility for your own problems, right? Stop blaming everything on other people, on outside things that you can't control. Take the blame onto yourself. Just, even if it's not true, even if you're unlucky and everything's unfair, just assume that everything is your fault. Take all the responsibility onto yourself. It's completely normal to feel down and have all these problems, but you're not going to be able to make any progress unless you acknowledge that you are the one responsible for getting yourself out of this situation, and no one else is going to come save you. You have to acknowledge the reality of your situation in order to make progress. So once you realize that you are in a slump and you're ready to take action, the first thing you have to do is set small goals. And these are goals that are not super hard to reach, right? They might seem too easy at the beginning, but they're goals that are accomplishable and things that you can do now and that you will do, not goals that will take 5-10 years, because we're trying to get some small wins going right now. Small goals help provide concrete steps, a concrete path that you can go down in the right direction when, things are down. And it might seem kind of stupid, but I think you should also write these goals down and check them off every time you do them. So either, the night before, write down the goals you want to do for tomorrow, or at the start of the week, write down your goals for the week. For example, the night before, you can write down, tomorrow I want to wake up early and make my bed, or tomorrow I want to go for a 30-minute walk. And the next day you wake up, you do those things hopefully, and you check them off, and you get that little bit of confidence, that little bit of, good feeling that you accomplished something. Writing things down holds you accountable, and also there's plenty of evidence out there that shows that writing down your goals makes you more likely to achieve them. So once you have some goals, the final step is to take action. So a lot of people think that they need motivation to take action and that they're waiting to feel motivated or whatever before they can start. And this is the issue, right? You're in a slump. You're lacking motivation. You don't have the motivation. That's why you need to just get started. It's actually completely opposite. You don't need motivation to act and to, have forward progress. You need forward progress and action to help feed your motivation. So when you set these goals and you take action, you complete them, it gives you that motivation. It gives you that little win when you make your bed and you go for your walk. You get that little motivation, and that might be what pushes you into doing some work on other more important things or more difficult tasks, like doing your homework or, other real pieces of work that you need to do to help get yourself out of the slump. This whole strategy is about stacking wins. We want to stack small wins and build up until we get that forward momentum and we can get ourselves out of the bad position that we're in. That's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I hope that it provided you with some value. Thank you for watching, and go get some small wins today.